So what is up, traders? Welcome to the show. This is crypto emergency meeting. You know how we do it. I've been calling for a short on BTC for the past 3 weeks or so, and I've been in short trades. First short I entered was this, and the second short trade I entered was this, and the market has been falling throughout this period. If you know, or if you watch my last video, I said that we were forming a pattern, an inverse head and shoulder, and ultimately the region for the downward move was around this level. And so far so good. We have been eating. We've been eating. The market has been rewarding us, even though it has been doing it slowly, but we were right. So sometimes the trade might take a while before it plays out, but if you're right and close your ears and eyes from the noise, you're gonna get rewarded. So I still think we still have some downward moves, although I'm already out of those short trades because of all the bounces. For this week's trade, I'm gonna be waiting for this Monday's candle to close before I decide on re-entering for a short. I'm still not long yet. My bias is short, so we'll see about that. What I expect is going to happen is that this candle is going to push up a little bit, and then we continue to go down. So I expect something like this, and then we fall back down. I'm going to go in on the 4-hour time frame just so we can get a clearer understanding of what the market is doing. So it is very clear on the 4-hour time frame that we're making lower lows and lower highs. What do I mean? You'd see that we have been breaking structure. This is a low, this is a lower high. We broke structure from the lower low here, and then we made all of this move, forming another lower high. Of course, liquidity were taken from this zone, and then guess what? Another break, a 4-hour break, indicating that sellers are still strong in the market, although buyers are beginning to step in because it is obvious that this bear market trend is about to change, and so people are beginning to take position, and that's why we're seeing a lot of buys. Like the market is beginning to struggle to sell because people are taking position for long. So right now the market is making equal lows. We had a break, a tiny break. Right now it's looking like the market is about to find some support around here, and if this happens, especially today being Monday, I expect that the market pumps at least back to this region. It's also possible that the market pumps here, maybe within the week. But for a continuation of the downtrend, I do not expect the market to break this level right here. So this level right here, I do not expect the market to break it, which is about $64,000 per BTC. The first level where the market could turn is here. So there could be a range here when we come here, manipulation, distribution back downwards, first region. But if by any case, because buyers are in the market and the market decides to break this level right here, the next level that I'll be looking at for a short is going to be this level right here, the $64,000 mark, the 64,645 to the $64,800 mark. Anywhere around this region, we could see the market come down, or we could see it come down here. So those are the two levels where I'll be looking to short. But ideally, this level should be okay. Well, you know, we don't predict the market. We wait for the market to tell us what it wants to do, and then we follow suit. Eventually, by the time that happens, this is the region where I'll be looking out to get in long. If we see what we want to see around this region, we get in that long. If it doesn't happen right here, and then the next level would be here. The next level will be here, this region right here. And if it doesn't happen right here, so it simply means that the market is going to fall down this way. Simply means we're going to continue to fall down this way. Take out this level, retest it, take out all this level, and take out all of this liquidity. Of course, if this happens, it's going to be really bad for the market. A lot of people would have lost money. Those who have been buying back would be really scared. And then when that happens, when everyone is scared, of course, the market is now going to switch anywhere around here, back up. So that's about it, guys. For this week, I'm still short, but before that short comes in, we are going to be looking for a little pump, a little relief, a little retest of all of these regions. This region has been tested twice, so it's possible that the market pumps beginning of the month, take out this high, and then come into this region and then dump backward. Very, very possible. If you want to know why this is possible, just look at the previous pullbacks. Look at this: pullback 1, pullback 2. So it's possible that we have another thing similar. We have something similar to the first and the second pullback. Of course, there was another one here, so this is most likely the fourth, and it's the reason why I think this guy can go as high as the 64,600 to 64,800 dollar mark before it begins to come down. So that's it, guys. My advice is to stay calm, wait for the pullback to be very clear. If you want to scalp, you can take a long here and target here. Otherwise, I'll advise you to wait. So let's look at zone master indicator and see what it is saying. So let's turn that on, and let's see. Okay, so it's saying entry stop. This is clear. Makes a lot of sense, especially for today's candle. Exactly what I said, that this market could pump back up here, take out all of this liquidity, come here, and then we can now have that dump back here. Makes a lot of sense. Also, if you're trading premium discount, it is clear that right now we are in a discount zone. No, for a sell trade, we are in a premium zone, so you don't want to buy here. You want to wait for the discount zone, which is going to be anywhere from here. Anywhere from here is going to be the place where you sell. Put your stop here and then take profit here. Makes a lot of sense. So first trade for the week, for a scalp, enter long, buy BTC right now. Buy BTC right now for a scalp. I might just take a trade. I might just take a scalp trade, BTC long. Makes a lot of sense. Maybe I'll take that trade on New York Open. When New York opens, whatever pump that has happened here will come down this way and then pump. Or we can just get in right now and hold the trade. Makes a lot of sense. When the market comes here or here, as the case may be, we can take that profit on BTC. So first trade of the week is a scalp, is buy long, buy BTC and take profit once it gets to 63 to 64,500 or 64,600. On the daily, let's see what it's saying. This zone is still waiting for us. So this zone is still there for a swing trade. We'll see about that. But for now, the 4-hour time frame has already given us what we need, which is a buy trade. Clean. There's no confusion. This is very clean. Let me look at other tokens. Let's look at Solana. Solana is still holding. This trend line is still holding, but we could see that it has broken once. A retest, entry, stop is coming down. This is another very good trade. So while BTC is pumping, we just wait for this guy. Anywhere around here, we enter, sell. Perfect. Ethereum is also saying buy, just like BTC. So you could either take that scalp buy on BTC or on Ethereum. Both of them are aligning on the 4-hour. Makes sense. So Monday can be long, but the rest of the week we short. That's about it, guys. If you found this video helpful, like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.